I've decided not to yell in this one because I'm enjoying a very quiet evening. Just looking at the Austrian Empire as it's been squished up like it is just very upsetting to me. And it looks like all of Germany has annexed Poland, and yet Poland seems to have its eastern border post 1945. And what in the world? No, 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 no. I was wrong about the Black Sea. I thought it was some inaccuracy, but I was wrong. Anyways, I really wish there was a more accurate map in this book. It might be a good read, but the map is just atrocious. Anyways, what do you think about this?
First of all, I want to give a shout out to two of my best friends, Ryan Burns and AJ Nace, for suggesting this map to me. A great shout out to great people and those associated with them. Now to begin as to why this map is very bad. For starters, it mentions the Ottoman Empire. Now, for those of us who know history, the Ottoman Empire would not come around for another 50 years. The correct empire that should be on this map is the Byzantine Empire. Just looking at this map is just aggravating. Although it is accurate in many regards, the fact that they mistook the Ottoman Empire for the Byzantine Empire is very aggravating in itself. Anyways, that's all I can say about this map. It's pretty good, though, just inaccurate on the countries.
Ah, yes, it's the most wonderful time of the year with this ornament. However, this globe has a lot of errors on it. To begin with, it seems that Great Britain and Northern Ireland have sank into the sea. Then we have two mysterious new lakes forming in the Middle East, and for some reason, Spain has decided to break away from Europe. Also, what in the world happened to Greece and Italy? Did they merge into one peninsula? And look at this new lake. Is it supposed to be the Caspian Sea, or is it supposed to be the Black Sea? We don't know. And what in the world happened to Saudi Arabia? I understand what they're going for with this Christmas ornament, but good grief, the map looks awful. This is a surefire way to receive a sack of coal from St. Nick, if you get what I'm saying.
There is something incredibly peculiar about this map of Europe. It seems that France and England have decided to join forces and dam up the English Channel, thus enabling Great Britain to finally be reconnected to mainland Europe after millennia being separated. Make that a couple of millennia, to be exact. But anyways, that's beside the point. Whoever decided to carry out that massive mega project, hats off to them, because, wow, that's just mighty impressive. How did they do that? Did they handle it with Dutch technology or something? That seems pretty cool. No, really, it's just very awesome how the European ingenuity got together and decided to dam up the English Channel. Wow. But there's one small problem. It would be a lot of money, and this map is just highly inaccurate. Right away, there's a lot of things wrong with this map. Where exactly are Japan and the Philippines? And can someone explain to me why South and North America decided to break up? Also, why is Australia upside down? And where is Madagascar at? Jeez, no, I understand it's a wall decoration, but for the love of all that is good and great. Also, where is Indonesia? Where's Sri Lanka? Where in the world? Can anyone explain to me why the Red Sea and why the Persian Gulf are filled in? Also, it seems that Southeast Asia has somehow taken Malaysia and annexed it or something. And
And what exactly is this massive eye replacing Antarctica for? Here we have is yet another map with some oddly missing countries here. Why exactly is Portugal missing? Did it sink into the Atlantic Ocean? Also, is that the same case with the Western Sahara? Exactly what is going on here? And why is Newfoundland and Labrador colored in all of a sudden? And where are the Great Lakes? What happened to the Great Lakes? Did the Great Lakes decide to dry up or something here? Or did they flood Portugal and the Western Sahara? That's something I want to know. That's something I really, really need to know and really need to understand. Also, it seems the Atlantic Ocean is a little smaller than it usually is. This map's very peculiar. This map is just all over the place when it comes to the various timelines. The Spanish colonies, understandable, were from the early 1800s, but the European African colonies and its Asian colonies would come almost a century later in the 1890s. Whoever made this map must have been confused as to what type of colonial eras they wanted to illustrate. The first wave of imperialism or the second wave of imperialism. Either way, this map, when it comes to colonies, now if it was showing a history of colonialization, that'd be one thing, but it's trying to show too much at one time, and it's getting the time periods all mixed up. That is why this map is very bad. It's not good. It needs to be redone. If you're going to talk about colonialism, focus on one time period. This right here was definitely for a mobile game. However, it seems like the Atlantic Ocean right here is now the width of a lake or something, a massive lake. It's like it decided to shrink in or something. Oh, that's just awful. Now you can just take a boat and maybe spend a day or something going over to Europe. Maybe a few hours, who knows? Oh, this map is so awful. Let's look at the other side of the world in this game. That just looks worse. Now it seems Japan is within walking distance of Alaska. It's like this game world is in the future where the entire Earth just shrank and the oceans are now smaller and they're fighting over land and what little remains of the oceans. That's just awful. What is this game anyway? How anybody could get Europe from 1920 mixed up with Europe in 1991 is beyond approach. That entire map that they have depicting Europe in 1920 after the war is the most inane and insane inaccuracy I've ever seen. That is Europe after 1991, or 1994, I should say. Who mixes up these maps here? This map right here. Also, what's the deal with Italy and France merging in the 1914 map? Somebody please get these cartographically challenged individuals some real geography lessons here. As you all know, the French love their vacations, but it seems that even France got fed up and decided to go on a vacation itself. And now it's been replaced by a sea between England and Spain. It seems France decided just to hightail it and take a vacation. Makes you wonder where France went. It's like after this airplane crashed and everything, multiple airplanes rather, France just decided to call it a day and go on vacation. I can only hope that France in its entirety has a good time wherever it went. But you know, as they say, the French do love their vacations, and even France is willing to take its own advice and head out yonder. French vacations indeed.